So today we are making creamy buffalo chicken stuffed in baked potatoes in under 15 minutes using the ingredient prep method. Hi there, I'm Sam. Come cook with me. So one of the keys to getting creamy buffalo chicken is to soak your cashews first. So I've got some boiling hot water here in the kettle. Just gonna add cashews to a large container, and then we're gonna pour boiling water on top, and we want this to sit for at least 5 minutes. So today we are doing creamy buffalo chicken stuffed inside of baked potatoes. It is so easy and simple because we already prepped those potatoes in advance. So I am just doing myself a favor and getting these cold potatoes into a 425 oven for about 10 minutes so that they're nice and hot when everything else is ready. So while the cashews soak and the potatoes are in the oven, we are going to make our broccoli. It's quick and easy, super simple. This is my go-to way to make broccoli. I'm just going to spray the pan using avocado oil. You can use olive oil, whatever you love. And then I've got broccoli florets already chopped up for me. We let the grocery store do some of our prep for us. And then if there's any huge pieces, I just like to take a second and just break them up. You could also do this with a knife on the cutting board, but pretty easy to do right now. So if you're thinking, ooh, creamy buffalo chicken, yuck, broccoli, that's totally fine. You can pretty much add any veggies that you love to the side here. You could do some zucchini and squash, or maybe just some carrots, or even just some celery and carrots on the side and maybe use them for dipping. Whatever you love. I'm just using broccoli today. So after 3 or 4 minutes, the broccoli is going to look nice and bright green, but it's not going to be soft yet. So that is where we are going to add in 1/4 of a cup to 1/2 cup of water. It will kind of billow. So adding the water is going to kind of steam the broccoli, and it's going to give you the best texture in the least amount of time. A pinch of salt, maybe about 1/2 teaspoon or so of salt, and then I really love a little bit of garlic powder as well. Trying to keep it pretty simple but delicious. And then the broccoli is done. The key to making the creamiest, yummiest buffalo sauce is a blender. You do need a high-speed blender for this. We are going to add those soaked cashews. I went ahead and drained the water off of them and discarded the water. You don't want to use the same water. We're going to add those cashews to the blender, and the reason we soak them is to soften them so that when we blend all of this up, it can get nice and creamy and there will not be any grittiness at all to the sauce. So we've got those cashews in. We've got about 1/2 cup of water, and then I'm adding hot sauce. So you're just going to use whatever your favorite hot sauce is for this. And the hotter the hot sauce, the hotter the buffalo chicken. And then because I love the flavors of ranch, anytime I do anything buffalo, I like to add my favorite ranch seasonings as well. So I've got some dried chives, parsley, dill, and salt. You could also add a little garlic powder in there as well if you'd like. And then we are going to blend this for at least 1 minute until it is completely smooth. All right, this went for 1 minute in the blender. I'm going to show you the consistency. So right now you can see it's nice and pourable, but it's nice and smooth, which is what we want. And this is actually going to thicken slightly as we cook it with the chicken on the skillet. So we have our pre-cooked, pre-shredded chicken. And I'm going to add about 1/4 cup of water. So the water just helps to make sure that nothing sticks and that this can start to heat up without losing a lot of the moisture in the chicken. So we just need 1 minute or so here. Again, we're just reheating this. Starting to heat up, we're going to pour this buffalo sauce on top. As I mentioned, it will slightly thicken as it cooks, so we just want to give it a chance to get nice and warm. All right, this has been cooking for 3 or 4 minutes, and you can see this is nice and ready, super hot. We're going to stuff this in the potatoes, and dinner is ready. So just grab the potato out of the oven. Be careful, it is hot. And then we are going to stuff it full of that creamy, yummy chicken, as much as you want. It can overflow, and serve that with a side of broccoli or whatever your favorite veggie is here. And if I was smart, I would have made some homemade ranch, but if you've got a bottle of ranch in the fridge, make sure you give all of this a little drizzle. You can see this quick and easy meal came together in about 10-15 minutes because we prepped in advance the potatoes, the chicken. We reimagined it into a whole new meal. Be sure to find the full week of ingredient prep meals we have linked below. Until then, happy cooking.